PT school, physical therapy school, med school, PA school, physician assistant. So, I mean, this really is, and we also had engineers. So it really is an amazing group of young women that you compete with who are in this organization. And so it made perfect sense to start the STEM scholarship and partnership because of who we were. And one of the things that I really encourage is, so this year as Miss America, we have a cosmetic sponsor. And one of the things I was able to do is go into the lab. And that's something that is absolutely science related, STEM related, that young women can absolutely to necessarily think of. And I've said, well, you can either gloss or you go into a lab and make it yourself and then be able to use it. Learn the process behind that, I think will help them kind of think more of what STEM-related career paths are than just a typical engineer or doctor.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
We actually have a question from Bombay where they want to know a little bit more about, along these lines of education, they want to know a bit more about the partnership between Miss America and the Department of Education when it comes to STEM. Can you say more about that?
Yes, this is something that we're very excited about. We are officially announcing our partnership with the Department of Education this September. Like I said, we've been working with them for 4 years now. We're actually Secretary Arnie Duncan 2 days ago when I was in Washington, and we're announcing our STEM scholarships live on ABC during the competition this year. So this is a huge step for us, a huge step for the organization. It's really going to put that emphasis back on education, which, like I said, many of us are in college or aspire to go to college and higher levels of graduate school. And so this is a perfect partnership, especially with STEM. Having a degree in STEM, it just made perfect sense for this to happen. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
Wonderful. We've got another question from the field from STEM, and I guess as a bridge to this question, I wanted to ask you first, do you imagine that you'll be involved in any of the sort of efforts to promote STEM even beyond your reign?
Absolutely. I actually have quite a few conferences that I'm already booked for and engagements next year, STEM-specific events that I will be advocating for. So that is something I do think is important that I will continue my involvement with.
And do you think that there's something unique that women can bring to this field?
I think there's something unique women can bring to all fields, not only STEM, but especially in any sort of business setting, educational setting. Reality is we think and act differently. We have different ideas. I just think that there's so many different facets that we bring to the table that not everyone might think of. And that's obviously every person does that too, but I think with women in general, if we're making a general statement, there's obviously something unique that comes from our perspective.